Hey guys, this building here is called abergynwyn, and a long time ago my family lived here, and I like coming here because I feel that I belong. I feel rooted. In Welsh we call it hiraeth, a feeling of belonging, and nature's taken it back. And I like that. I think there's something really special, circular. The fact that my family came here and they built the stones and they cut the land and they farmed the fields, and now, ever so slowly, nature's taking it back, pulling the walls down, and I think in a few years no one will know it's here. You can't see it anymore. You have to know it's here to even get here. Anyway, I've come here to tell you a couple of stories. Long time ago, my great grandmother lived here in this house, and she was a wise woman, a herbalist, a doctor of sorts. People would come to the house if they had any trouble at all, any illnesses, if they were pregnant, if they were stressed out or worried about something, they'd come to see her. And one day she was sitting outside the front of the house when the local children from the village down below here, abergynwyn, came running past in floods of tears. And she stopped them and called them over and said, "What was wrong with you?" And they said, "Oh, it's that old woman up there in the old town in the Hendre. She's cursed us." And when my granny got to the bottom of the story, as there always is with kids, they'd been playing knock and run on the old hag, the old witchy woman's house, and she'd caught them and she had cursed them, and they believed in those sort of things then. And so, terrified and upset, they'd started to run home. So the granny said, "Listen, you lot, don't worry, I'll sort it out." And with that, she put her big old coat on her boots and she stormed off up to the Hendre, the old village, and she knocked on the old hag's door, and the old hag came to the door and she said, "Listen, don't you be threatening the children, pick on somebody your own size." And so the old hag said, "Fine, I'll curse you instead." And they had a blazing row. And later on, my granny came home, and the very next day, her cows, which were in the field on the other side of the house here, started to get ill. And she tried to cure them with the herbs and the things she knew, but nothing worked. And slowly, one by one, the cows started to die. And so she needed some extra advice, some extra help. And the last resort was to go all the way over the top of the mountain, past Mynefryd Galed, the hard hill, and over and down to Machynlleth, where lived a wizard. And this wizard was supposed to be the best at animal curing. And so she went over and she paid him for his time, and he told her to put the sick cows in the cowshed and burn it down. And so she came over here, she did that, and she burnt the cowshed. And of course, none of the other cows got ill, and she thought this was deepest magic. We know today all she did was to burn the disease that was killing the cows. But my old granny, she was so impressed with this that she renamed the house. I don't know the original name, I wish I did. But the house is now called abergynwyn, the new shed, the new cowshed. And I love it here. Thanks for listening, you guys. Ta-da!